Greetings, Earthlings.
Ladies, gentlemen, and man aficionados, step aside. Hakim Loreweaver isn't just a commander, he's a one-man fashion week, a glittering spectacle in your worst nightmare in sequins. Every spell, every aura, every sly little trick is part of a meticulously curated runway. If you think you're just playing Magic, honey, you are merely attending Hakim's fashion show, and trust me, the front row is deadly. Hakim never steps on the runway without his essentials. Budget conscious, sweetie, even Couture has staples. Let's start with the classics. First we got Ancient Tomb. It's ugly, it's practical, it screams, I'm rich but I don't care. Hakim just steps on it and the mana flows. Fashion over function? No pet, this is both. Then we got Sol Ring, the bedazzled necklace of mana rocks. Sparkling, impossible to ignore, and instantly elevates every outfit. Hakim wears it like it's dripping diamonds. Diamonds, we got Sky Diamond, subtle sparkle for subtle elegance, because not every outfit needs to blind the peasant's dear. Then we got Silver Mirror, shine bright but on a budget. Even Hakim knows that sometimes less glitter still makes a statement. Then we got High Tide, because nothing screams luxury like doubling your islands. Hakim doesn't just stroll, he floods the runway in style. Then finally for this part we got Guildless Commons, Halimar Depths, and Lonely Sandbar, because sometimes the runway requires creative staging. The best shows always have a little drama behind the scenes, child. Next, we're going into Hakim's closet, because it's bursting. We got 99% auras and 1% bad life choices, and honey, that 1% is exactly what keeps the tabloids in business. First we got Eldrazi Conscription, the chandelier gown, heavy, expensive, unstoppable. Your opponents gasp, your creatures soar, and Hakim just sips his tea. Then we got Charisma, because turning enemies into adoring fans, child, this is the charm offensive of the century. One flick of Hakim's wrist and foes are practically fawning. Then we got Sigil of Sleep, one touch, one strut, and an opponent is bounced into irrelevance. Elegance, pet. Deadly elegance. Then we got Aqueous Form and Tricks of the Trade, because sweetie, invisibility is a look. Even though you can't see it, Hakim glides past blockers just like they're invisible, and your jaw drops. Then we got Octopus Umbra, 8 sleeves, 8 reasons to cry if you're on the other side of the table. Couture has never been this scary. And then finally for this section we got Auramancers, guys. The glowing armor of someone who knows they're better than you. Hakim doesn't just wear it, he commands the runway. And then of course, for every outfit we need the literal crown accessory, because we got Crown of the Ages. The accessory, the pièce de résistance that turns Hakim from a fabulous magician into the ultimate fashion icon. With a flick, sweetie, he shifts an aura from one model to another. Instant makeover, instant scandal, instant jealousy. Every other card bows before it, because this isn't just an artifact, it's a statement. Hakim doesn't walk the runway, he owns it. And then of course, coming straight out of Hakim's closet as well, we got the Shade collection, because what's a fashion icon without shade? Hakim keeps a whole collection, and honey, it's vicious. We got Counterspell, the classic, timeless, vintage fashion. No one looks this good shutting down your spell from 1993. Then we got Swan Song, because one flick of a card and your spell disappear like last season's trends. Coming back with Forbid, because old school glamour meets ruthless efficiency. Vintage chic that says, you may try, but love, I forbid it. Then we got Foil, shiny, disruptive, and oh so sassy. Nothing says I'm better than you like a well-timed foil. Then we bring back an old staple, Cryptic Command. Counter, bounce, draw. Triple the drama in one single elegant gesture. Imprisoned in the Moon, your creature, locked out. Hakim smiles while your best friend just phases into irrelevance. Then we got Witness Protection, your big play, gone. Hakim doesn't just compete, he erases you from the scene entirely. And we got Eaten by Piranhas, devoured on the runway. Some fashion statements are deadly. And we got Fumble, oops, swapped. Your carefully staged moment, a mess. Hakim twirls away, flawless. And finally for this part we got Auragraft, transferring your finest auras like a true curator. Hakim's taste, impeccable. And when Hakim really wants to make a statement, he casts asinine antics. Suddenly everyone else is just pigs and frogs. Hakim doesn't compete. He makes the competition irrelevant. The original sassy grandpa move, truly iconic. And oh, honey, the runway's never without scandal. And Hakim, he's got one juicy infinite combo. Ashnod's Altar, because sacrificing models for more budget. Ruthless? Yes. Chic? Absolutely. Pair that with Iridescent Drake, the comeback queen, 1 minute down, next minute dazzling your eyes again. And then to round this combo up, we got False Demise, because when I go down, I rise again. Encore, pet, encore. The loop, you sacrifice the Drake, you generate 2 colorless mana, and False Demise returns it. Repeat, forever. The payoff outlets here are Blue Sun Zenith, draw an endless mountain of cards because knowledge is power, honey. Laboratory Maniac, win by Fabulous Collapse, death by Fashion Statement, and River Kelpie, because you draw a card whenever Iridescent Drake re-enters the battlefield, because love, Hakim milks every fabulous moment. And of course, knowledge is power. And pets, Hakim never leaves home without a book clutch. Every page a runway, every draw a wink. We have our classic draw spells like Opt, a quick pose, a quick draw. Hakim always looks fabulous while doing it. Brainstorm, rearranging his thoughts and your fate. Elegance in motion. Fact or fiction, a little gamble, a little drama, and a mountain of insights. Then we have his entourage of insight. We got Defiler of Dreams, because even his entourage whispers secrets only the she can hear. We got River Kelpie coming back, who draws you cards whenever anyone hits the stage from the graveyard. Bonus points for synergy and style. And then we got Mystic Remora. Hakim doesn't pay for information, he makes them pay him. Diva energy 100%. And when the haters knock him down, Hakim rises. In Couture, of course, because you can't keep a fashion icon down. We got Vanishing. Phasing out, please. Call it a quick costume change. False Demise, death is just an encore, Hakim never truly leaves the runway. We got Fool's Demise, because sometimes you fall, but look how dramatically you come back. Encore, encore, sweetie. Then we got Wonder, who is always flying above the competition, graceful, untouchable, and untamed. And then for this section, we got Archaeomancer, because Hakim delegates his comebacks, even his assistants are fabulous. Now, of course, we gotta go back to his wardrobe, because this is the grand scheme of it all. Every diva has a trick up their sleeve. Hakim's, he never pays retail. We have Academy researchers who struts on stage already dripping in couture, the audacity and the elegance. Then we have Arcane Wings, who trades a trinket for a gown. Thrift Queen energy, fabulous, cost-efficient, scandalous. And then we also have Rootwater Shaman, the ultimate secret weapon in aura manipulation. Hakim's cheating, pure class princess. And then for the final section of this, we have the Tutor Trunk, because no diva gets ready without the perfect ensemble. Hakim's Tutor Trunk, legendary. We got Tribute Mage, who pulls the exact artifact needed for the moment. Cough, cough, Crown of the Ages. Hakim doesn't search, he summons style. And then we have Step Through, who instantly teleports to the scene of the drama. Hakim is always where he needs to be. Front row, sweetie. And there you have it, Hakim Loreweaver, the Haute Couture of Magic the Gathering. Every draw, every play, every aura, a statement. A runway of chaos, glamour, and ruthless elegance. So when you face him, don't just play Magic. Watch, learn, and maybe, just maybe, take a page from Hakim's fabulous playbook, because in the end, the runway always belongs to him.